got news for you. We got news for you. We got news for you.
While they devise our demise, we grow wise. Upset the setup. The element of surprise. It's a setup. It's time to upset the setup.
What up, America? Friends, family, and America. Worldwide, baby. Even if it's just a few. Peep Gang, I knew you've been waiting for it. Another episode of Telling It Like It Is News. Boy, have we had some interesting events over the last several hours. I like that word, several. Make a long story short, we'll uncover some things about, His Holiness, Obama. Yes, baby. Oh, yeah. We're definitely going to cover that ex-softball player, if you understand what I'm saying, Janet Napolitano. We're going to talk about the press conference that gets shut down all the time. And yes, I've been watching AJ, so if you don't like it, you already know what I think, baby. And we're going to talk about a pitcher who came out and actually had some testicular fortitude and talked about, gun grabbing, baby. Alright? We'll be back in just a moment. Hey, I'm back. Peep Gang. Let's get into it because there's a whole bunch of BAMs going down. Folks is mad, ain't they? I'm sure you've been checking it out. It is cracking me up to no end to see these faces. Gosh, people are not starting to believe us. You mother... You know what I was about to say. Right about that, son. We don't believe you. Because your track record stinks. You know? You have all the trails. You, your homies, and all the ones before you got all the trails of being some lying SOBs. And you know this. And from me to you, in your hierarchy seat, baby, I give a large, extreme BAM in your face. Because we can see you for what you really are. Lying, cheating, stealing, lazy, narcissistic, whatever you want to call yourself. You could be the best one in the world, baby, but guess what? We all see you for what you are. Clowns. Ringling Brothers should be on television every night when y'all are on, if you understand what I mean. And get mad, America, because you're being bent over a pommel horse just like Marcellus Wallace, and you already know how that ended up for him. You dig? So let's go to our homie. Yes, baby. And let's listen to him for a minute and tell me if I'm spot on. Well, here we go.
So while this compromise didn't contain everything I wanted, or
and we're sure it didn't, my dog.
Everything that these families wanted.
Who you mean, the actors?
It did represent progress.
Oh, progress.
It represented moderation.
Moderation.
And common sense.
Common sense. Hey, newsflash, Obeezy. Americans don't got common sense no more. You're barking up the wrong tree. You dig?
That's why 90% of the American people supported it.
90% of the people supported letting their congressmen know, hey, you plan on being in office next year. I don't think you want to vote for this. You dig?
But instead of supporting this compromise,
instead,
the gun lobby
and
allies willfully lied about the bill.
Now, isn't this a teapot calling the kettle black? Lied about something. Man, please. Hey, I'll never sign the NDAA. While you were sleeping on New Year's Eve, what did I do? Oh, baby, I signed the NDAA. Clown.
They claimed that it would create some sort of big brother gun registry, even though the bill did the opposite.
Well, then how come you wouldn't let people read it then, my dude?
This legislation, in fact, outlawed any registry.
Oh, yeah.
Plain and simple, right there in the text.
Then you must have been the only one who read it while you were playing a round of golf, my dude, huh? Or maybe shooting that broke jump shot of yours.
But that didn't matter.
You're right, it didn't matter. Sucker!
And unfortunately, this pattern of spreading untruths about this legislation served the purpose.
Hey, you're right on that, baby.
Because those lies upset an intense minority of gun owners. And that, in turn, intimidated a lot of senators. Folks say that having the families of victims lobby for this legislation was somehow misplaced. A prop, somebody called them.
Like you?
Emotional blackmail.
Emotional blackmail.
Outlets said.
They do the Obama.
Are they serious? Do we really think that thousands of families whose lives have been shattered by gun violence don't have a right to weigh in on this?
First, let's weigh in on that, people who've been shattered by gun violence. Okay? Number one, my dude, if you're really from Chicago, you should be the first one saying, you know what, we're arming all of the law-abiding citizens. Why? Because the people out there committing all the crimes, my friend, are not law-abiding. Therefore, since they know these people, they should be like, hey, Lil Pookie coming up the street trying to sell some of that dope. And we need to get that out of our community. You should be arming citizens who are victims of these senseless crimes. You stupid, narcissistic, mixed-race son of a gun. That's for all the black women out there say, I don't like when black men get with white women, but love them some Obama. What? Continuing.
Issue? Do we think their emotions, their loss, is not relevant to this debate?
Then stop killing them. It's not relevant.
So all in all, this was a pretty shameful day for Washington.
I think every day that you're in office is a shameful day in Washington. Matter of fact, all of you clowns. That's just me. Now I got the stern look.
I want to make it clear to the American people. We can still bring about meaningful changes that reduce gun violence so long as the American people don't give up on it.
Well, guess what, my friend? We're not giving up on them. That's why communities with more guns have less crime. Bottom line, your argument is out of here. And guess what, my friendly friend, you? Oh, yes. Bam! Because you're just spewing a whole line of bull. And we already know it. Moving on. Let's go and visit our softball player. What do you say? Where's our softball playing woman? Here we go, and action!
You know, when Forbes magazine or Drudge or some reputable news sources start to repeat kind of arbitrary Fieldmore fence, I've said, you know, show me a 10-foot. Well,
let me ask Janet Napolitano a question. Because in this video, you got a pearl necklace on. What men you been around? Oh, did I say it? Yes, you heard it here on the Afro Prepper channel. So to Janet Napolitano and her pearl necklace, bam! Because it's all on your neck, if you understand what I mean. Continuing, let's get back to her.
I don't know about that there was that kind of delay, but I will tell you we found it so inherently unbelievable that those statements would be made. It was hard to ascribe credibility to them, and I don't know if I would put Forbes and Drudge in the same sentence, but
I mean, I wish I had set up my thing where I could have showed you this video, but this chunky broad looks just like the tomato from the Fruit of the Loom commercials. Just so you know. Why is she always wearing red, by the way?
Let me be as clear as I can be.
Leave Drudge out of it, I wouldn't. I think they're credible, but Forbes is definitely a credible magazine. And when they use that number and then we hear silence from the department and Americans see the ammo shelves empty, you know, all that feeds that.
Well, like I said, it got into the blogosphere and it went viral. We understand that. And as I was with...
Oh, it got into the blogosphere and went viral. Oh, this is because this is people communicating with each other, clown.
Senator Johnson let me be as clear as I can be This was a 5-year strategic sourcing contract for up to those 1 point whatever rounds, billion rounds. It's an up to number. We usually use 150, 160 million rounds a year. We do all the federal law enforcement training, qualifying. We do a lot of the training and so forth for state and locals, plus our own operational needs. We are the largest federal law enforcement agency.
In the essence of time, you did a great job. I asked to submit for the record her testimony yesterday in the Senate.
Without objection.
You answered those questions yesterday, and I appreciate it.
I'll leave it at that. Newsflash into this particular issue. I do have a friend who's in the in that industry, and quite frankly, there is some legitimacy to what Fruit of the Loom Tomato was saying. As far as how much ammo they use, DHS is the only agency that does practice with hollow point ammunition. So, and that was coming down from my ex-military friend who's involved in those types of things. So, I mean, call it what you want to. Me personally, I don't like that heifer. We'll leave it at that. And, by the way, stop wearing red. You look like a bloody maxi pad. So, next. I got a gentleman here, gun grabber. Or not gun grabber, but where's my man at? Here comes the She Chef. Got one of the homies here. He's Jonathan Papelbon. Pretty much 18-second clip about Obama and his, what would you call it? Kleptomaniac legislation having self. Here you go.
Today's day and age has gotten so
pardon me, connection.
Everything,
let's start over.
All this stuff. Today's day and age has gotten so crazy. Everything, all this stuff going on, and shoot, man, Obama wants to take our guns from us and everything, and you got this kind of stuff going on. It's just it's a little bit insane for me, man. I really don't even know how to take it.
Well, guess what, my dude? You'll probably take it for making that comment. Check out what happened to old boy, I believe it was Mendenhall, when he started commenting about politics. Alright, moving on. What else we got for y'all? What else did I say I was going to cover, matter of fact? Got the picture. I got one more site, and I'll put this link in the description box, but obviously there's a lot of controversy over the photos of alleged suspects. So why is it that DHS and Obama, baby, along with these FBI cats, by the way, your role model J. Edgar Hoover, a little bit of a limp wrist, if you understand what I'm saying. Not that that makes a difference at all. Make a long story short, man, why is it that these cats is just hell-bent on telling you what you should believe? I'm kind of vexed about that, because it's like my own eyes can see, my own ears can hear. Therefore, I should be able to formulate my own opinion based on the facts and the evidence that I consume, and that should be it. Am I wrong? Y'all tell me. But I can tell you, when She Chef goes shopping, boy, is it an experience.
These are stackable chrome shelves.
Stackable chrome shelves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need more storage, trust me.
And it's 2 per, so they end up being shelves.
Telling it like it is news at 2 per stackable shelves.
Yeah, $2 each.
$2 each instead of 13. I can deal with $2 busters. Okay? Back to my point, man. Everything that's out there is great. Check out the links that I have in the description box. Might blow your mind. And share information, folks, because that's all it's about. Afro Prepper, man, loves every one of y'all. Those that I know, those that I don't know. And this is more of love for the human species, and snap out of this thing that they call social engineering, man. They're trying to tell you what to think. And if you don't get upset about that, you, my friend, have a real problem. And it's kind of like this. What are you going to do when information runs wild on you. And I'll catch you on the flip side, baby. Yay, yay!